Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the greatest of them all? We reside within inner and outer beauty meet. I can dress it up and be the face to hide them pimples.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Melanin Pot. I'm Jay.
I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm May. So you guys, we had a very, very interesting week. And Big Carson really set the stage for tomfoolery.
What stage?
For tomfoolery.
For tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Yes.
100% tomfoolery. So according to Mr. Carson, he wants to take on Booker T. Washington's announcement of casting your buckets where you are into the 2017 time period, a time period in which Chicago schools are being underfunded and rappers have to support their end of the school
Shout out
year.
to Chance the Rapper.
Shout out to Chance the Rapper for donating $1 million.
Real MVP.
A time period where they are undercutting and underfunding Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security so that our elderly cannot be supported and have to work almost until they die.
And that includes y'all who work now, but when you get older.
Exactly.
Right.
And also in 2017 where we are living, the North Little Rock area is only 4% safer than most of the other countries. That means other states. Absolutely. We are ranked so low on safety in North Little Rock that we are only
And
safer.
Little Rock.
So Little Rock has to be even lower.
Little Rock actually is a little bit higher, but it's still
Than North Little Rock?
Yeah.
Really?
Where are you getting your stats
It's not
from?
much.
No, we get
if
these
you look,
stats from.
neighborhoodscouts.com is a unbarred.
Not neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Yes.
So you can get your Girl Scout cookies and the
No,
Scouts.
it's actually.
Shout out to the Girl Scouts because it is Girl Scout season. I have been seeing you at Walmart.
Come
When I
on,
say
Lisa.
no, that means no. Leave me alone. Go ahead.
Regardless.
Not if I say no, that
Neighborhood.
means no.
No means no. You getting Girl Scout rate?
Oh my God, I am. Who do I talk to? Because that is ridiculous.
That is
Moving along.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The point is that Little Rock and North Little Rock both are not much different as far as
They're
the
just
crime
horrible.
rates.
Let's just talk about the young man who got I don't want to say murdered or I don't want.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what to say.
It was so much
details.
controversy because a lot of people. So a gentleman went live on Facebook and
Yes.
pretty much he was like live on the scene as a young boy
The
got
aftermath
shot.
of the scene.
Right, but he was actually there, so you pretty
Yes.
much could see the young boy's body, the blood. Like it was still a crime scene.
Right.
It was still,
Like the police was fresh there.
Yeah, it was.
So the big thing was, where do you cross that line of, you trying to do the right thing, and then it's a little disrespectful because to the family anyway.
Right.
Yes.
I don't think he
Well,
meant any harm.
I don't think he
No,
meant
I
any
don't
harm
think he did
whatsoever. Here's my issue with that. If he would have just recorded it and put it on Facebook days later, was that soon enough? News is news. You have to do things currently. Now, I do understand. I do not feel like we should have seen that young man's body because here's the thing. If he was a minor, you really don't have the right to do that. Even news crews cannot go and record a minor's body. But I think it's very important that we do address these things.
And I feel like it made it real for a lot of people. Like this
Absolutely.
is happening. We all know what Junberry is. You drive past it. It's right. It's in your
In neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right.
So I mean, for me, seeing the body, it made it even more real for me. Even though I understand all the the disclosure and the privacy, I get all that, but it made it even more of an issue.
Yeah.
And I feel like people should definitely be pushing the pen as far as safety and gun control.
Absolutely.
And it's not even just John Barrow. Somebody made a good point on Facebook. They was like, John Barrow, Southwest, all of it is like 4 minutes away from each other.
Exactly.
So it's like we gotta clean up these streets.
Absolutely.
Basically, what it was.
Absolutely.
And I don't know. It was just horrible. I feel like at a certain point that the video should have came down.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
bless
sorry.
You all right?
I swear I was trying to hold that until you stopped talking.
Is this the flu?
No, it's not the flu. It's a cold.
Oh, okay. We need to get rid of that. Like we need to get rid of Ben Carson. So.
Okay.
Right.
It's a lot of Trump's cabinet that we need to get rid of.
All of them. Everybody just need to go.
Let's just do a clean sweep. Just
I like what somebody said. IKEA got better cabinets.
No,
I like
my
that.
favorite thing is if it were up to Ben Carson, we would think Harriet Tubman ran a lucrative vacation.
I saw that one and it was hilarious.
kept scrolling.
I had to.
This Ben Carson just something. Slaves, immigrants.
This is
Not
I
the
just.
same.
How do you even connect the two?
And here's the idea too. Don't throw in religion with your ignorance. That's no better.
That's a soundbite.
That's no better than what Kim Burrell did.
Lord help her.
Because she had her opinion
You
and
don't
she
even
tried
make
to.
that connection.
No, I do. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not reaching because you have people that are quick to put religion on top of subjects, and
try to make
surpass
it
it with their opinion.
That's true.
That's exactly what Ben Carson did. You're gonna throw in Christianity First of all, let's talk about your God complex as a neurologist. Have you addressed your? Have you
clearly
addressed
he's
your
had
issues?
too many head surgeries, but nevertheless.
My thing is this with Dr. Carson. First of all, do not throw religion into this if you're not totally educated. First of all,
Very problematic.
Africans were the first people outside of the Middle East to experience Christianity. Jesus grew up in Egypt, so we had an idea
While we
of
right there,
one
let's
God.
get rid of the pictures of the white Jesus because he's definitely had skin.
Yeah, I went.
like brass and hair like wool. So
I went to Burlington's just the other day
Just
looking
think.
at some stuff. They still
Yeah.
have white Jesus for sale. I couldn't believe it. I had to put the
And
paper
sad
on the
part-
ground.
Proof of purchase. No.
The sad part is, the image of white Jesus is actually of a king whose son died or a pope whose son died. So it was never.
Don't the Bible say beware of false prophets? Even if you believe in the
and
picture.
false, I mean,
I
you
don't
know,
know
and
about that.
actually, you know, we as African Americans have a strong involvement in entertainment as of right now. But
This
even
is
in
true.
our black exploitation era, I remember I've always thought this was a problematic episode of Good Times. It's one of our favorite shows. We talk about it often. Talked about the projects and life in the
What's
projects.
your favorite?
My favorite black series.
No, what were you
No, I
saying?
said this was probably one of my most problematic episodes.
Oh.
Is because it was the episode where Florida made a big deal about JJ and Black Jesus, and they had all the good luck because JJ painted the Black
okay,
Jesus,
gotcha.
and it ended up being Ned the Wino because he said Ned the Wino stood still long enough.
Gotcha.
But in essence, I think that's problematic because before I even knew about the Pope's son, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, but why not have a Jesus that looks like you? One of his most famous parables that we like to talk about is 3 men walked in to see Jesus and they all saw different things of him.
Yeah,
so why can't
that's
we
true.
see ourselves in Jesus? But what I don't see myself in, you're saying that I only got Jesus because I'm a slave. No, we had Jesus in the essence of one God long before
And you know,
that.
that brings a good point to the whole conscious and weight debate, whether, you only know Jesus because of slavery.
Absolutely.
And, if it wasn't for white Jesus, this, and that. Which, them conscious folks, they really get on my nerves.
Well, this
Really,
is my thing.
really,
You can
really,
be woke.
really-
You can be woke, but still stupid. Like,
Yeah,
Some people still sleep because some people only are woke in certain areas.
On
And my thing is-
Facebook.
not on Facebook.
I mean, like,
But
no.
That just really drives me crazy when people are talking, I'm an advocate or I'm all about black power.
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to, gay rights or when it comes down to religion or education.
and that all goes
you're
back to people's
ignorant.
agendas.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Everybody, and which I can't.
putting a big topic.
But everybody has
on
one.
your.
That's what I was gonna say.
Everybody
I
has
can
an
really
agenda.
expect everybody's different agendas, but what I can't respect is you disrespecting somebody else or trying to
Exactly.
shove your
Exactly.
opinion
Because
or
it
something
makes
on
your agenda even smaller. And
Right.
it goes further away from the
you
issue.
lose
It
value.
closes
You
It
lose
closes
value.
you so much. Actually, believe it or not, one of my favorite Facebook people is actually Chevelia Leanne.
Who is that?
Chevelia Benford.
Jacksonville?
Yes,
Oh,
Jackson
okay.
from Jacksonville. Hey,
Shout out
girl.
to you.
Shout out to you. The thing is, not only is she pretty much like family to me, that's not why.
Well, then why?
Let me tell you why. Because she will openly admit, no, I don't have a college degree.
Okay.
No, I don't have, this type of experience.
Mm.
But if you can't pinpoint, explain your side, I'm going to challenge you. And I think that her post today really challenged that notion. Don't challenge me for being a Christian because you want to be woke today. Me being a Christian has nothing to do with my consciousness of what's going on around
Nothing
me.
at all. And I feel like whether
Mm-hmm.
you're college educated or you have a business or whatever, I feel like you should be always challenging somebody's opinion.
Absolutely.
And not just being, so receptive
sheep.
to what somebody
Not just being a
Oh,
sponge,
Jacqueline
sucking
said
it
this, so
all
I'm going to
in.
go with that.
Yeah.
Educate yourself. Read some books, learn some stuff
Read,
about
period.
it. And have an opinion about yourself. And I think that really just comes down to knowing who you are
Absolutely.
as a person and as an individual.
Now, my question to both of you, we don't have children. Well,
Sure
I have
don't.
my puppy, but
One on the way.
we don't have children. Yeah, Neffy got an afro now, y'all.
One on the way.
Moving on.
Rumors. So
Moving on.
they were
Learn
like
language.
learn languages because that's a rumor, honey. In any language, that's a rumor. No, but actually, how will you explain to your children? Will you wait for the school to explain to your children slavery, or will you do it at an early age?
Now, girl, you already know how I'm coming.
But we learn early.
I'm coming straight out the womb.
Yeah.
We learned today.
Rock my baby on the
Straight.
trees top. Your uncle was lit because he wanted to vote. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're gonna work on that soundbite. But honestly, I learned early at church, at home. So that way, when I got to school, it was just getting a little bit more of it because they're not gonna tell you the whole story.
And even not even more because what they tell you at school is half a lie.
Absolutely,
it don't even be true.
They voice it out. I mean, it's
so one sided.
I just want to one day just have a credit list, baby, of all the things that Black people invented to help build this country and all the things that Black people did to help build this country.
And you can really check one out. BuzzFeed got a couple good ones.
Yeah, they do. And also the Atlanta Black Star has become one of my favorites.
Some good ones too.
Now, this is my other question to you. What extent do you guys feel is too much at what age? So how far would you go by the time they get to 10? How far would you go by the time they get to 12? Like, what do you think those steps are?
So, because I think it's going to get even more different by the time we even get ready to start having children. So, like, you see, Disney's already been putting, what's the proper political
It's their first gay kiss.
Gay, okay, yes. So, they doing gay kisses in the Disney cartoons and stuff like that. So, by the time we have children...
That's not new.
It's not new, but now it's more...
It's about you being gay.
Like,
okay, that's what you're saying.
Because, we've been noticing stuff like that since SpongeBob and all that.
SpongeBob and Patrick.
But now it's like...
Sam and Cat.
Right, and they're coming out with transgender dolls. So I feel like you have to explain that to them.
Well, you know what kills me with that, on the side note with Disney, I actually have been an avid watcher of their Once Upon a Time. And actually they made Little Red Riding Hood and Mulan, if I'm not mistaken, a gay couple.
When was this?
It's a series.
Once Upon a Time?
It's a Disney series called Once Upon a Time. And it's either Red Riding Hood and Dorothy. I believe it's Red Riding Hood and Dorothy or Red Riding Hood and
It's a cartoon?
No, it's a show that's on prime time.
I watched Once Upon a Time. I didn't know that was done by Disney.
ABC is owned by Disney. Oh, sorry, side note. Paramount, ABC, Disney.
Not this
Come on,
all
history
under one.
lesson.
It's all
stay with
under
a history lesson, girl.
I watched it, but I don't
It's
know.
at the end of the season. It's on Netflix. The last season on Netflix.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah, catch up. It's good.
I do think it is important when they, about the gay kiss, because somebody asked me about this the other day, and they was like, well, it was somebody who, they really challenged my point of view. They was like, well, you're a Black person, and they weren't being disrespectful. They were saying, like, as a Black person, we always want to see somebody who looks like us on television. So why is it not okay for children to not see a gay representation of themselves on television? And my response to that was, at that age, do you know you're gay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I know
that is actually a very
and a lot of
discussion.
And a lot of people say that they do know they've been gay, since they were, younger or whatever.
Right.
But that's not the case for a lot of kids.
But I mean, I know that for a lot of kids, but it's also the fact, like, everybody who watches TV isn't Black either. But you want to see Black representation. So for them to make that argument, they want to see a gay representation for the children who do watch. They want to see themselves. It's not like you're seeing a gay person on every episode, but they do want to see themselves represented. And it was just a very interesting take.
I think that is very interesting, but I don't know.
Well, here's my take
I got too
on
much
representing
on it.
That shit got too much on
I
it.
got too much. We don't have enough airtime.
Right.
Right. We definitely have to dig into this.
We don't have enough.
We definitely have to dig into this later.
Let's dig onto a YK.
Okay, let's.
Whenever we have him on the show, let's dig into it with him.
Okay, spoiler alert. So, let's move on to one more topic. We just passed Black History Month. We slid on.
Celebrate 365.
Black History Year.
Thank you.
Black History Year.
So,
365.
well, now
That's
we are
last year's.
in Women's History Month.
Okay.
Now, and actually, there was a young lady that I really do think is very interesting. She talked about Dorothy Dandridge and some of the other characters. I want to kind of do a Melanin Pot challenge, and this is also for our viewers. For the month of March, even if you see this later, I challenge you all to come up with a hidden figure. I'm not talking about who Taraji and them talked about. Come up with a new hidden figure in women's history, be it African American or non-African American.
Preferably melanin. Go ahead.
Preferably melanated, yes. But there are some great ones. Some of them that are missing that we're starting to talk about more. Queen Azinga of Africa, who avoided
Don't spoil it,
slavery.
man. Tell them to check out our Facebook and Instagram.
Please check it out on our Facebook and our
and
Instagram.
also send it to us. Like, follow, share. And guys, that is the wrap up for right now. If you want to discuss with us, please send it to us. But please remember, you scratch first, we scratch back. You might walk in, but you're limping back. That has been our episode of the Melanin Pot. I'm Meg Gated.
I'm Jacqueline, and I'm confused.
I'm Jay, and I'm just here I'm just here. I'm just here.
What?
Guys, stay in peace.
Not pieces.
I'm shattered.
Are we done?